Everybody. Yesterday I thoroughly investigated how to make masks, and because I got a bunch of my material in, and I thought I'll make some masks up and give them out, people who need them, friends and family, whatever. So I know I've seen on the internet some people are getting angry because they're seeing people wearing, like this kind of mask or this kind of mask. And there's, oh, those people shouldn't be wearing those, they should be saving those for the nursing staff and blah, blah, blah. Okay, let's get real about this. People like me, for instance, and anyone else who's been sick a lot, who's been to the lab, who's been to the hospital and things like that, every time you go in and out and all these things, they give you these to wear, okay? And so you have them, and so you wear them because, they're telling us to cover our face. We're not stealing them away from the nurses or the doctors or whatever you're thinking. So we all need to calm down and think the best of each other, and always kindness. Okay, let's just think of it that way. So I thought I'd give you a couple ideas of things that you could do at home, particularly with your kids or your teens. This will empower them. They can know they truly can make a difference in the world during they're living through this pandemic, and it's forever going to change them and your family. And I don't think it really does them good to tell, an older child and a kid, not the youngest ones, but everything's okay, it's no big deal. They need to understand it is a big deal, okay? It is a big deal, and also, we love Grandma and Grandpa, and we love our neighbors, and we love our teachers, don't we? Well, we want to protect them. We don't want them to get sick, okay? So these are the things that we need to look at. So here's what I got. I worked on a couple different ideas, and still working on them, okay? I don't have a sewing machine. All I have here in my house here today is tape, okay? But I did order a sewing kit. So I made this, which, goes around your face, and it has, I inserted inside the two materials a pipe cleaner, and it goes on like that. It's not a real snug fit, but it's pretty good. I'm working on this. It's going to get better, so we're not going to do that one today, but I just wanted to show you what I was working on. My second one I did was just like this with this stretchy jewelry cord, and like that, and not as happy with that either, so I'm still working on it. I also have this makeshift one that I did with just material and this cord that goes around your face, and actually that worked pretty good. But the one I want to do today is this one, which looks a lot like the ones you see in the hospital or the surgical rooms. Okay, I got this on the internet. I think it was a Japanese video, but I mean, they're good with paper, they really are. And so you need to make this. It really does work. And I have a pipe cleaner in the top, okay, and I have aluminum foil rolled up in the bottom, which also can make it more fitted around your face. So this turned out to be fantastic, and this is what I want to show you today. This is paper, okay, and each family member can have one. You're going to need one at least per day. Because, once it gets sweaty and wet and all, it's not going to be very good. I guess if you could lay them in sunshine and let them dry out, but come on, these are easy to make. I think your goal should be you get up every morning, you have breakfast, and everybody sits down for an hour and makes a bunch of these in the family, and the whole time you're doing it, you're talking, you're laughing, play some music, and you're happy because you're making a difference in the world, okay? They can give these to grandma, grandpa, neighbors, teachers, nursing homes, not just for you, your family, but for other people too. This is a golden opportunity for families, to really make a difference and really bring you together, okay? So here's what we're going to do. You're going to need paper towels, okay? I have these kind. I ordered a whole thing of them. You know, you can use the kind that's on the roll. That'll work just fine, okay? You're going to need aluminum foil. For some reason, you don't have aluminum foil, pipe cleaners, cut in half. If you have pipe cleaners. If you don't have pipe cleaners, think about anything metal in your house, maybe paper clip, and you can straighten out the paper clip. Wrap it up in paper, though, and tape it so that, you know, it doesn't poke into anybody. So you could use paper clips, too. Okay, what else you're going to need? You're going to need scissors. A pen or pencil is always nice to have. And you're going to need tape. I have two kinds. This one, my tape isn't working real great, the big one, but I have the small one, too. Paper tape works great. Or duct tape can work. Scotch tape, not so good, okay? So this is what you need. Now here's what, another thing is how to make your stretch cords. A lot of people don't have anything like that. What do you have on hand? Well, I'll tell you what works really well is t-shirts, okay? Because they're stretchy and they have a lot of give in them. So you can do the arms, you can do the body of it. So take it, fold it up, get it all straight so that you can make a whole bunch at the same time. And don't cut them too narrow because they'll just fall apart. Let's cut them at least 3/4 of an inch, okay? And what you're going to do is you're going to cut a bunch of these like that, okay, at the same time. Let me show you what they look like. What's interesting about these is when you go to pull on them, it immediately rolls up, which is perfect. You got a cute little roll-up thing. What I do is you cut them. Bam! Look at that. Isn't that easy? So that's the way that you want to do it is you want to you know, you don't want to cut these one at a time. You're going to have an assembly line. You're going to make your piles up of stuff. So one person, you know, is making these. All right? Get it? Okay. Now watch the magic on that. You ready? Watch this. I love it. It looks like that, right? Watch when I pull it. Now you got that. And it's got a little bit of stretch in it, which is going to be good for tying or around the ears or whatever. I also used a sock, and I cut it the same way, and then look, perfect. It's got a little give in it. You can only do this with the top of the sock. The bottom of the sock frays all up and makes a big mess. If you have underwear, clean underwear, okay, or like I have brand new underwear because I just bought 2 packs the other day, and then I thought, ooh, they weren't that expensive, so I could use these. So you can take your brand new underwear, okay, and same kind of thing, cut it in strips, cut, make nice strips for yourself, and you're going to have lots of good stretchy ties, okay? Don't forget to save the elastic on your underwear because that's going to be good too. You can cut that up into lengths that you need. And this is, I got a nice stretch, which is good to go around the ear or just right around, you know, after you put your mask on, it's going to go around your head to the mask. And it's really got a good feel to it, okay? So what you're going to need to do is, like I said, cut up your strips. Make your piles, okay? I've got yesterday I cut up 1 sock, and look at all these that I got. Bam. Okay? Here's another thing. The next thing we're going to do an assembly line and make piles. Maybe have little bowls, and you have your bowls set up with your kids. Okay. You're going to take foil, and you're going to make these nose pieces, okay? So when they go inside the mask, it's going to look like this. It's going to hold your mask real close to your face. Isn't that great? Kind of reminds me of when we used to eat chewing gum and then take the foil out and roll it up and play with it. You know, the same kind of idea. And how you make these is really, really easy. Take a piece of foil, okay, 8 or 9 inches or whatever. Lay it out so that it's long, okay. Now watch. This is fun to do. Do it nice and neat, okay. Roll, you know, smooth it out, and you keep doing that over and over again. Okay, you see how I'm doing that? Bring it again in. Now, this one's going to be about 1/2 inch. Same thing again, same thing again. Look at that. Try not to mess up the ends. Look at that. Okay. Now what you're going to do is you could cut that into about 3 pieces. Okay, and that should be plenty. So you're going to get 3 out of those. That's going to be for your nose. If you leave them long, make some long ones too, because that's going to go in the bottom, and that's going to give you the ability to push your mask up tight against the bottom of your face so the bad air isn't getting up into your face, okay? So you're going to do those. Someone's going to be making those, big piles of them, okay? We want a whole bunch of those so we don't have to stop and do this each time you make a mask. We want to make all the stuff that we need. Here's another thing. I tried to order stuff and realized everything's already out of stock, like the normal stretch elastic and all. Everything's gone. Everybody's bought everything up. So what I thought, well, what else could you use? And this stuff is great because I'm a jewelry maker. It's beading stretch. And this stuff, you can, you know, put around your ear and sew it into your mask, or even just tying up the ends of something or whatever. It's very useful, okay? And so I ordered 4 of these, and where did I get this at? Michael's Crafts. So it's called Stretchy Cord, okay? So if you're wondering, oh my gosh, I can't get the elastic they're talking about, think out of the box. Think about stretch cord and all kinds of stuff like that that you can order, okay? Now, here's the other thing. We're going to go right into making this, okay? I'll try not to keep you too long. Oh, I forgot to tell you, paper. If you don't have regular 8x10 paper, what kind of paper do you have? There's lots of paper you could use. You could even use a brown paper bag as your middle paper. Something firm, but not too firm, because you know it is going to go around your face. But to give this just a little strength and density, okay? That's what we want, density, okay? So, let's see what I got over here. All right, so think about, you know, recycling. Did you have a bunch of papers printed out as something that you don't even care about anymore? Well, just go ahead and reuse that. I've got a piece of paper here. It just printed. It didn't print much on it, so I could use that. So get your paper, what do you call it? Paper towel. And you're going to, inside of that is going to be your paper, okay? And you want it just a little bit inside of that, okay? And you can cut that off that you don't need. Okay, you see that? So that's going to fit inside, and there's just a little bit of edge around it, okay? And then you're going to get another paper towel, because the more layers you have, the less chance of it getting through, okay? This isn't like, this is more or less, if you cough or sneeze or whatever, plus it stops you from touching your face, which I do all the time, it's going to help. It's going to help your family too. If somebody in your family is having symptoms or has been out and about they should be wearing a mask, as far as I'm concerned. I see people here where I'm at right now today going out, having fun, bunches of people together, young people in their 20s and 30s. Nobody has a mask on. Everybody's close together. They're all laughing. They're all getting in a car together, traveling somewhere. They're not doing social distancing at all, okay? They're meeting up at different people's houses and partying, I guess, or having fun. They completely don't get what's going on. I don't understand that. I guess they think they're invincible, but I think what is going to happen, well, we're all going to eventually either get it or fight it, get it, fight it, not so bad for us. And then some people, it's so bad that they're not, they can't make it. So we can't have everybody get it all at once either, because all the supplies will be gone and all the ventilators aren't ready, and they're not available. So all we're really trying to do is slow it down, okay? Nobody's going to get away from this. This is going, as you can see, the numbers every day going soaring higher and higher. For the young people listening, you have the power to so that your family, your mom, your dad, your grandparents, your teachers, police officers, firefighters, everybody out there that's a little bit older needs your help, okay, to slow this down. The only way we can slow it down is by isolating ourselves. The only people out there should be the essential people only, okay? All right, that's enough of that. So, you got your paper on top. You got that. And now, do you see what I'm doing here? So, at the top, you're going to put either your pipe cleaner, okay, or your foil, okay, a little bit down from the, and then you're going to take your tape and tape it in place, okay. So I'll go ahead and use the foil today to show you what to do. You could also use, like I said, a pipe cleaner, okay. So that's going to be the part that's going to adjust for your nose. So we're going to turn that around, and that nail is going inside because we don't want it facing outside, okay, like that. Now, the other part is the bottom, okay, and like I said, you're going to take a long piece like this, see how I'm doing it? And you're just going to get it a small, kind of about a half an inch, okay? And that's going to give you some ability to adjust this bottom piece. So this is going to go with the bottom now, okay? And you can go ahead and cut what's extra. So that is going to go with the bottom, and I'm going to tape that in. I'm not going to use like all the way across because, I'm going to run out of tape. I'm going to tape it there and there. That should hold it pretty good, okay? See that? Okay, so I got that paper down. I've got that tucked in the middle, okay? And now I'm going to take the top. I'm going to roll that over, okay? And I'm going to roll it over again. Let me take a look and see how I did that. Yeah. I'm going to really make sure that that's secure in there. Then I'm going to take 3 pieces of tape, about like that. I'm going to put one in the middle, one here, really rub it down, make sure it's stuck, okay? Don't just put it there, rub it down, okay? Do you see how I'm doing that? Okay. And the bottom is the same way. We're going to roll that up And then we're going to tuck it again one more time, like that, to make sure it's there. And then we're going to take a little bit of tape. Don't overdo the tape unless you got rolls and rolls of it, because you're going to run out. And you're going to go ahead and tape that down. Give it a good rub. Now take your sides, fold that over, okay? And then do it one more time, because you don't want that foil digging into your face. And then go ahead and tape that down. Alright, same thing for the other side. Bring that over a little bit, and then bring it over again. So that's about 1/4 inch, and then 1/4 inch. Okay, go ahead and tape that down. Okay, so far you should have, it should look like this. Okay, got it? Don't forget to keep the foil piece. The long one goes at the bottom, and the short one goes at the top, so keep a track of that, okay? If you need to, take your pen, you know, and put a T and a B, so you remember top and bottom, okay? That's the top, and that's the bottom, okay? You see what I did? Keep track of what you're doing, so you don't mess up later. Now, as you can see, we're going to need to fold it, okay? Make sure when you fold it that the folds are going down, not up, because you don't want stuff collected in the fold, okay? So here's your top, okay? And you're going to bend it back, and then you're going to bring it the other way, but when you make that little fold, just make it small. Okay, like 1/4 inch. And you're going to keep doing that. You're going to go down again, and you're going to come back. Okay. This is the part that's always hard, because you got to remember to make the fold going down. Okay, so kind of look at it when you're doing it. Remind yourself. So you're basically going to fold it down, not much, about 1/4 inch, and you're going to keep doing that. Until you get to almost the bottom. Okay, so that's called accordion pleated. See how we did that? All right, now it's going to make the adjustment for it. So we got that done. Now flip it over, and we're going to tape the edges to keep them flat against your face, because now that we did that, so go ahead and get all your folds, fold it, turn it upside down. We're looking at the inside of it, and we're going to go ahead and tape that down like that all the way to the top, and really rub that on good. See how we're doing that? And we're going to do that on the other side. Make sure you get it, you know, back in position before you start taping. Get it where it's supposed to be, and then go across it. Okay, and this also seals up those little edges, you know, rub that good, because you want this not to fall apart when you're wearing it. Okay, and that part is going to be the part that goes on your nose and face, okay? You got that done now. Now what you're going to do, if you have a hole punch, you're lucky, because that'll make it really easy. Or you can use just something that's got a point, whether it be a pen. I'm going to show you what I'm using. Now, kids, do this with your parents. Don't be hurting yourself, okay? Here's what I'm going to do. In my kitchen, I have a pointing thing. Hold on, where the heck is it? Well, didn't find it. Okay, so looking for something pointy. This might work, but it might break. And also you need something to lean into. I'm going to get like a stack of these. And I'll show you what I'm going to do. Kids, do this with your parents. Underneath of this, don't do it. Don't break your table and everything. Put something under there. I'm going to put a magazine first for protection. And then I'm going to do my scissors, the tip of my scissor at the top and the bottom corners, not too close to the edge. I'm going to make a hole. Kind of twist, twist, twist like that. Okay? And another one on the other one. And then you can push through. I'm using this paintbrush. Get my nice hole going. The one with foil is a little bit harder. Gotta go a little deeper with that. And there you go. Pushing that through to get my nice hole. Okay, and you see the holes? Okay, you're going to do that on all four corners, okay? I'm going to do two more, one on each corner. Oop, broke my brush. Kids, do this with your parents, okay? I don't want anybody getting hurt. Go ahead and push. There you go. Got a nice hole there. Okay, and I'm going to do one more. I just kind of go back and forth with it. I wish I had a hole punch, but I don't. There. I've got my holes now. Now what you're going to do is use whatever it is you want to use. Whether you're going to use stretchy cord, this kind of stuff, whatever you got that's got just like a little bit of stretch in it. Okay, I'm going to do the kind that you tie around your head. You could also make it so that it goes around your ear. Okay, there's a couple different ways you can do it. I'm going to go ahead and do it like this. Now from the inside is where you're going to have it. The knot's going to be on the outside because that'll keep it held close to your face. So take something and it'll help you push it through the hole. Okay, the material. That's how you get it through, and then you grab it and pull it through. See? Then you're going to make a knot, but you're not going to make one knot. You're going to go around and in in again, wrap it twice. Then gently and carefully pull that knot closer and closer to the end, the big ball, until it is at the end and it's in a nice big knot. Now you watch. There you go. You got a nice tie there, okay? Like that. So that's what you're going to do on every corner, okay? From the back, remember, take your little pointy thing and push it through the hole, and you'll be able to see it. It's a little bit tricky. Let's see, one more time. You gotta get that in that hole. Come on. There you go. I got it. Okay, pull it through. Remember, go around and through the hole, and then one more time. That's going to make you a nice, thick knot. Gently, gently push it towards the end, and then it'll be a nice big knot for you so it doesn't all fall apart. Okay, so now pull that until the knot shows. See that? I've got my two ties on one side. We're going to do the two ties on the other. These are from my socks, remember? Same thing again, from the back side is where you push it through. Okay. And you just start to push that through the hole. You'll see the material, and then you can grab it and then yank it. It'll come through. There you go. And you make your circle, you go around and around again, and then gently use your fingers to pull that towards the end, but make sure you don't lose your end of it. And then when you get to the end, you'll have your nice big knot. And then gently pull so the knot is showing in the front. We're down to the last one. This is going to get exciting. Now, I like this one because I feel like anybody can find these things around their house and make this. Okay, push it through the hole from the back, bring it out. Remember, we're going to go around and through and around and through, and then gently pull that knot to the end. Get that nice and tight. Now gently pull until the knot is like that. There you go! You got it. Okay, so here we are. Remember the top? The top has got the smaller foil or pipe cleaner you could use too. So you're going to put that on, and then when you press it, see how it's going to fit to your nose? Open this up a little bit, and that is going to fit real good against your chin, right under your chin a little bit. Okay. Just tie it on. I'll tell you, you start to really appreciate all those nurses and doctors and lab people having to wear this stuff all day. It's hot. Look at that. Look how good that really works. Look. See that? See that? There you go. You can do this, okay? It took me a little longer because I was showing you, but once you cut all your stuff up and have them in piles in the middle of the table in bowls, and you got family members on both sides, you can be whipping these things out like an assembly line, okay? Please post what you made, if you made these, and how is it going, and how long did it take you, and if you have any ideas or things to add to this so that we can perfect this and everybody can have face covering, okay? All right, see you tomorrow, I hope. If you don't see me, I'm just resting, and I'll see you another day. I'm going to do my best to try to check in every day. And if you, oh, by the way, if you have any art, just post it right now in my comments, and I'd love to see what you're up to. Okay? All right, remember, stay safe, stay inside. Okay, isolate yourself essential people are the ones that need to be out there, okay? All right, love you. Bye-bye.